Growing up as a child, I was told camels store water in their humps, and I believed it. Why wouldn't I? I was a kid. So did G. So yeah, we're going to be talking about 10 childhood facts that were told but were actually never true. And then you'd realize your childhood was built on myth, not facts. And I'm pretty sure you still believe in the last one, so you don't want to miss it. I'm pretty sure this video might actually not get any views, but if it does, and you're watching this video, the best thing you can do to support this channel is to like the video. Let me know one thing you were told as a kid that is actually not true. Share the video, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Moving on. Everyone pictures camels as walking water containers, storing gallons of water in their arms on their backs. Sounds logical. A desert animal with a giant hull must be a water tank. But here is the truth. Those arms are made up of fat, not water. They store up to 80 pounds of fat, and that is their energy reserve. It's like their portable snack bar. When food is scarce, they burn the fat so they can survive. So if the hump is fat and not water, where does the water thing come from? Camels are just really good at managing hydration. They can drink an unbelievable amount of water at once that can last them for weeks. And also, they don't sweat as much. But water in the humps, that's just something we developed. So yeah, the humps are actually not water bottles. They are basically giant portable snack bar. Swallowing gum stays in your stomach for 7 years. Parents and teachers often said swallowing gum was dangerous, so they exaggerated it just to make kids spit it out. The idea that gum sticks in your stomach for 7 years sounded believable, right? Because gums actually don't dissolve like any other food. The truth is, the gum passes through your body system like any other food. The body can digest it, but it doesn't just stick around. But you know what should stick around?
Oh my
You.
God, bro.
You probably still believe in the last one, so you don't want to miss it. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. You probably heard this one as a metaphor for rare events. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. Sounds dramatic, like there's a rule book by Mother Nature. But here's the truth. Lightning doesn't actually care about sayings. Lightning actually strikes the same place over and over again. In fact, tall structures like skyscrapers, trees, and statues are magnets for lightning. For example, the Statue of Liberty in New York gets hit by lightning about 600 times a year. So yeah, lightning is not picky. If you're at the wrong spot at the wrong time, it might hit you first time and second time just to prove the point. Goldfish have a 3-second memory. The 3-second memory idea was used to make goldfish seem simple and boring facts. It stuck around because people saw them swimming in circles and thought they couldn't remember anything. Studies show that goldfish can actually remember things from months, not even seconds. Goldfish can learn tricks like swimming through hoops and even recognize feeding types. They even remember their owners' faces. Goldfish actually has pretty impressive memory skills for their size. Saying they forget everything after 3 seconds is just myth, not facts. Bats are blind. Bats are famous for using echolocation, sending out high-pitched sounds and listening for the echoes to navigate in the dark. Because of that, people assume they can't see at all. That is not the truth. The reality is that bats actually do have eyes and they work. Most bats see about well as humans in daylight, and there are even other species of bats that can see better in low light. Echolocation is just an extra tool, like night vision goggles, that helps them hunt insects in total darkness. Fun fact, fruit bats don't actually echolocate at all. They rely basically on their eyes and sense of smell. So in a nutshell, bats are not blind. They can see just as fine. They just happen to be amazing at echolocation too. If you're still watching up until now, you know the drill. Like the video, share the video, and comment which one surprised you the most. And also, what lies were you told as a kid that you still believe up until now? And most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Moving on. Shaving makes hair go back thicker. When shaved hair grows back, it feels rough and looked darker. That's because shaving cuts the hair straight across, leaving a blunt tip. It doesn't actually change how fast or thick the hair grows. It just feels different. Hair growth is controlled by genetics and hormones, not shavings. So when the hair is growing back, it might feel thicker, but it's actually just an illusion. Think of it, if shaving really need hair thicker, both people would have found a solution to their problems a long time ago. You see, shaving doesn't make the hair actually grows faster, thicker, or even look darker. It just looks that way because of the blunt edges of the growth. Carrots gives you night vision. You've heard this one forever. Eat your carrots and you'll be able to see in the dark. Sounds awesome, right? Sadly, it's just a myth with a little bit of a history twist. Carrots is actually important for healthy eyes, but does it really actually gives you night vision powers? Of course not. So where does this really come from? Blame World War II propaganda. The British Royal Air Force had radar tech that helps them spot enemy planes at night. So they didn't want their ops to know. Germany. So they claim their pilots had super night vision. As they eat a lot of carrots, the story spread like wildfire and people actually still believe it till today. Sharks can smell drops of blood from miles away. We've seen this scene in every shark movie. A tiny drop of blood hits the water, and miles away, a great white shark quickly locates you like they have some sort of GPS. That is not true. That is terrifying, right? Of course it is. But in reality, that is just Hollywood drama, not science. Sharks do have an amazing sense of smell, don't get me wrong, one of the best in the animal kingdom. But a whole mile away is massively exaggerated. So a drop of your blood on a beach isn't attracting sharks from miles away. But you still don't want to try it there. What if there's a shark nearby? Just saying. Pirates makes people walk the plank. Every Pirates movie has it. That dramatic moment where the villain draws his sword and tells his prisoner, walk the plank. It sounds amazing, but it's not really true. Historical records actually have little to no evidence that pirates actually use this method. Why? Because the one putting on Broadway shows, they were running business. Time was money, bro. Forcing you to balance on a board was just unnecessary. If they want you gone, they'll just rather toss you over, stab you, or even ransom you quick for quick cash. It is not complicated and it is definitely not a fun experience. And now, the part you have been waiting for that I've been ranting about since morning. People actually don't watch up onto this part of the video because it's a long video, I know. And the empire is still weak. You need to go there buyer. So, if you watch up until now, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. It's not a threat, but it's not a threat. Humans only use 10% of their brain power. You see, I told you, you definitely still believe in this one. You've probably watched that one sci-fi movie about that girl using 100% of her brain power and she turned into some kind of entity. Hollywood garbage. The idea sounds really amazing. If we only use 10% of our brain, imagine what hidden powers we can actually unlock with 100% of our brain. You see, brain scans like MRIs and PETs shows that we virtually use every part of our brain. Different regions of the brain are active at different times. Some when we think, some when we sleep, some when we move, and some when we even feel emotions. Damage to any part of the brain can cause problems, which proves that we use every part of our brain. Fun facts: your brain makes up only about 2% of your body weight, but uses around 20% of energy. That is not 10% usage. That is full power mode. Not impact. The simple truth is we use 100% of our brain, just not all at once. This is the part of the video where I start talking garbage because most people actually don't watch up onto this part. But if you do watch up onto this part, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let's build the empire together. Empire is weak. Let's go together. Subscribe. Comment if you want a part of this video because I really enjoy making this one. And also, if you want to know every ways you can actually make money in 2025, check the link in the description or the pinned comments. One day, 1 million subscribers. Mark my words, 1 million subscribers one day. But the first goal, let's just get to 1,000 subscribers and get monetized. Hopefully by the end of the year, I'll get 4,000 watch hours. You see, I believe on just one video away. I don't know if this video might blow up, but I'm pretty sure this video is not blowing up. But I'm just saying, I believe I'm just one video away. I don't care if I post videos till next year and none of these picks up. But I keep believing I'm just one video away. So, yeah, let the empire grow together. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you.